Recently, I've been sharing a lot about Korean drama, but today I will go for C-drama. Number 1. The Eternal Love. Kyu-tang is the daughter born from the concubine of Kyu Manor, is considered lucky to be bestowed with marriage by the Emperor of Dongyu Empire to his ninth son, Prince Mowgli. But she was in love with the first prince and tried to commit suicide because of the first marriage. For some unknown reason, ever since the day she tried to take her own life, she started having memory gaps, forgetting things, and even her personal maid started noticing that. And that's because another soul from modern times also occupies the ancient times in her body. Two souls, one body. Will modern time Kyu-tang be able to find her way back to the future? And what will happen to the old time Kyu-tang? This drama is so amazing they also have a second season. Number 2. Rocky Agent Rouge. Lan Yingji is a baker's daughter in Shanghai and student who mistakenly comes into possession of a letter from the Japanese army in 1937. She gets misunderstood for a spy by her crush, an upstanding officer in the Chinese army. To prove her innocence, she agrees to infiltrate the home of her best friend and help her crush track down a mysterious Mr. Traitor. Number 3. The Legends. This one is one of the most viewed Chinese drama. Raised by her grandfather Li Jiao has spent her entire life cut off from the outside world, never knowing pain or sorrow. She has grown up cheerful until the day that the world came crashing down around her. Now the leader of the demonic Wulu is determined to take possession of the great Wanju's world, but her determination leads her awry. It's full of betrayal, revenge, true friendship, and undying love. The Legends is a really good drama to watch. And if you are a fan of these two leads, then you will like to watch Arsenal Military Academy. Shi-chun joins the army in her brother's stead by pretending to be a man. She becomes classmate with the witty Yeonjin and the calm Jongchan. Through their training, the three form a bond to become comrades, all while she tries to keep herself covered. After many incidents, she earns the respect of her friends, and she also becomes the object of affections of the two men in her life. Also, the Japanese military stations more forces in the northeast region, causing the young heroes to engage in a battle. Number 5. See You Again. Shijian, aged 31, is on a plane going to a meeting, but mid-flight the aircraft is crushed by a heavy turbulence. She was too scary and she blacks out, but when she wakes up she finds herself that she is no longer on a plane and she is no longer 31 either. Instead, she has been transported back 10 years into her own past and finds herself living as 21 years old university student all over again. However, she still recalls all of her memories from the future. She decided to put these memories to what she thinks will be good for her. She is looking out of the man whom she married after their university days, thinking it will improve their future relationship if they met sooner the second time. However, it turns out that he is a very different person to the man she met and fell in love with. Number 6. My Mowgli Boy. Raised in wilderness by his grandfather, Mowgli has spent his entire life surrounded by nature, completely oblivious to the modern world. He has never had any sort of relationship aside from his grandfather and the animals he calls friends, but all that changes the day Li Xin walks into his life. A modern, independent career woman, she meets him by accident and brings him home with her. Painfully aware that she needs to return this white man to his home as quickly as possible, she does her best, but nothing seems to work out the way it should. Out of the options, she does the only thing she can. She'll let him stay with her until she can find a way to take him home. But living under the same roof comes with some unaccepted complications and even more complicated feelings.